What's up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Ant, and I'm here to cover WWE Monday Night Raw from June 26, 2023, live in Savannah, Georgia. And this is a couple of days from right before Money in the Bank live in London. We are recording after Money in the Bank. I lost my WWE Pay-Per-View Championship to Christian, and we'll be covering our recap of Money in the Bank tomorrow. However, tonight, I'm giving you a quick recap of last week's Raw. So to start Raw, Rhea Ripley, who is the Women's World Champion, and Dominik Mysterio come out in the ring. Rhea Ripley says, Cody Rhodes, you're a wannabe and a loser. Your momentum has slowed down, and at Money in the Bank, Dom is going to end it completely. Cody Rhodes comes out, and Rhea says, you can try and bully my Dom, but he is a very dangerous man. Dom then gets on the apron and whispers to Rhea. Rhea says, Dom said at Money in the Bank, he's going to show you how dangerous he is. Cody says, be who you are. Those that matter don't mind. The Cat in the Hat said that. You are a scared little boy. Rhea and Dominik walk off. Cody says, why are you running? I'm right here. I'll give you a free shot. Dominik then gets on the apron and then jumps down. Cody says, okay, Dom, at Money in the Bank, you're stepping into a different body of water. I want to see if you're half the man your dad is or just mommy's little boy. So strong words from Cody Rhodes to Dominik Mysterio leading into their match at Money in the Bank. Was Dominik able to prove Cody wrong? Find out. We then get our next match, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Ricochet. Bronson Reed is at ringside for this. These three men have had issues the past couple of weeks, but Ricochet and Nakamura will be competing in the Money in the Bank match. During the match, Shinsuke and Bronson were both able to, Shinsuke and Ricochet were both able to lay out Bronson Reed. Poor Bronson didn't get his start at all. And Ricochet gets the win after nailing a shooting star press to Shinsuke Nakamura. So Ricochet gets momentum heading to Money in the Bank. I'm a big Ricochet fan, so I'm excited to see what else is to come. We see Matt Riddle backstage, and Riddle says, when I get Gunther one-on-one, I'm going to end him. Kaiser says, what makes you think you can beat Gunther? Matt Riddle with Kaiser start fighting backstage, and then Gunther punches Matt Riddle and stomps on his foot, and Gunther says, I accept your challenge, so it will be made official. Gunther will be defending his Intercontinental Championship against Matt Riddle at Money in the Bank. We now have our one half of the women's tag team champions, Ronda Rousey, with her partner and other champion, Shayna Baszler, taking on Big Mommy Cool, Raquel Rodriguez, with her partner, Liv Morgan. These two teams are competing at Money in the Bank, but tonight it's just one-on-one for Ronda and Raquel. Ronda gets the win after Shayna and Liv fight outside, and that distracts Raquel, allowing Ronda to get the roll-up. Ronda and Shayna get momentum leading into Money in the Bank. Who will leave champions? We'll have to find out. Next, we have the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins come out to the ring. Seth says, welcome, NXT Champion Carmelo Hayes. NXT Champion Carmelo Hayes is in the crowd at ringside. And Rollins said, you had my back, so thank you. We are both fighting champions. I go one-on-one with Finn Balor at Money in the Bank. Last week, I asked which Finn Balor will show up. Finn jumped me twice, and I'm still standing. I'm tired of talking. Why don't you come and finish the job now? You are the smartest, dangerous, and surround yourself by the best people. You think it is your fate to take everything from me? I will not be 100% Money in the Bank, but as good as Finn Balor is, he hasn't ascended me. When the bell rings, the best version of Finn Balor is not as good as the best version of Seth Rollins. That is a bitter pill that Finn's going to have to swallow. And then Finn tries to attack Seth from behind with a chair, but Seth takes control. However, Finn's able to send Seth and rips first into the ring steps and the announce table. Carmelo Hayes rips the chair from Finn Balor, and Seth is able to clothesline Finn over the railing. So Balor attacking Seth from behind, although with the help of Carmelo Hayes, Seth gets some of the advantage, but Seth is definitely injured. His ribs are hurting him really bad. That's going to leave a huge role for Money in the Bank. Tommaso Ciampa is backstage, and he says, this time around, I create my own opportunities. And we're getting a rematch from last week. The Miz taking on Tommaso Ciampa. But before the match can happen, Miz attacks Ciampa from behind, rams his knee against the railing apron, and then Miz nails a skull-crushing finale on the floor to Ciampa. So Tommaso is definitely going to come looking for revenge on the Miz. I'm just excited to see what's in store for the Miz on Raw Monday. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn interrupt Gunther and Kaiser, and Kaiser says, "If you're not careful, Gunther will have to annihilate you, Sami, like he annihilated your friend." And then the match is made for later on. We then get Dominik Mysterio defeating Akira Tozawa. Mysterio asked for a match tonight, and he picked his opponent. And Dominik gets the win after dropping Tozawa from the floor and nailing from the top rope and nailing a frog splash and getting the 3. So Dominik Mysterio proving to Cody that, you're going to see me. Next, we have the Women's Money in the Bank Summit. Trish Stratus, Zoe Stark, Bayley, Io Sky, Zelina Vega, and Becky Lynch are in the ring. All 6 of these women will be participating in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Bayley says, "We know how this works. I'm the only person in this match who won before." Io Sky says, "Bayley let the best woman win." Zoe says, "We have Becky Lynch, who did it all except win Money in the Bank." This is Zelina Vega saying this. I'm sorry. Zoe Stark's a groupie. Trish Stratus is a legend who hasn't been in a ladder match ever, and me, Miss Money in the Bank. I will prove you all wrong. Trish says, "What I see are a bunch of little girls. You guys needed me to save this division. I'm the best woman to do this. Winning is what I do best." Lynch, when it's all said and done, "Will you be man enough to say thank you, Trish?" And then Becky punches Trish hard in the face. All the girls brawl. Io nails a moonsault, but Becky's able to climb the ladder and kiss the briefcase. Becky Lynch standing tall, sending a message to Trish saying, "I'm done with the talking," and she attacks her. Becky and Trish are my 2 favorite women in WWE, so to see them go at it is sad, but I'm excited that both of them are giving it their all. The Women's Money in the Bank match I'm excited for as well. All right. Now we have the Intercontinental Champion Gunther with Ludwig Kaiser taking on one half of the WWE Tag Team Champion Sami Zayn with Kevin Owens. And this was a good match, but Gunther gets the win after Vinci nails a crotch shot to Zayn and Gunther nails a power bomb over on Sami. After Kevin attacks and Matt Riddle runs down and takes on Imperium with crotch shots, and then Kevin nails a stunner to Kaiser. So Matt Riddle evening the odds against Imperium, and he's ready to go against Gunther at Money in the Bank. We then get this great match. We have Finn Balor defeating NXT Champion Carmelo Hayes. We saw Carmelo get involved earlier on the night, helping Seth Rollins. Before the match, Natalya challenges Rhea Ripley next week because no one will erase her career, and Natalya is ready to go after Rhea Ripley again. Not so smart. But this was a great match between Balor and Carmelo. Definitely recommend checking it out. But Balor gets the win after a gutbuster and a coup de grace and the 3-count victory. Again, momentum for Money in the Bank for Finn Balor. We're at our main event. The Punisher, Damian Priest, taking on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And this is a great back and forth match. The ends after Cody pushes Damian Priest into Dominik Mysterio off the apron. And then Cody nails a Cody cutter. And after the match, Dominik attacks Cody Rhodes from behind and then runs off. Dominik again getting the momentum over Cody Rhodes, but Cody will see him at Money in the Bank. Also, there is some friction that could be taking place between the Judgment Day, as again, one of the members costing Damian Priest the match here tonight on Raw. So that was it for a recap. I'm excited for the next episode of Raw, which is taking place on July 3rd. I want you guys to have a great night, stay safe, and stay uncensored.